Today's video is about that before exam we feel very panic and anxiety again and again, breaking all those things in our mind. We feel depressed before exam, and one common thinking or one common thought that again and again coming in our mind, and that is that if I don't get a good marks or a minimum or maximum marks that can give respect in our society or that can give respect in front of our teacher. So this type of common things again and again came in our mind and try to disturb us. But one thing I don't understand, that why our examination or our exam pattern is depend on getting marks. Why not getting that how much you know about that particular field, how much you know to clarify a thought given by someone. I understand that exam means that they want to know that about you, they're testing your memory, they're testing you that how you clarify all those things. But still I think that before exam we feel very panic just because we think or we expect something, and the expectation is not loyal expectation. We think if we don't good marks, then we will not able to get any government job. If we not able to good marks, we will not able to take another step in a good university or in good placement. So to getting a good university or placement is really important. Don't you think for once that if you can be your own teacher, if you teach yourself by your own through learning books, because in a different type of course you can learn by yourself. And this is the time of social media. If you really figure out, then obviously you can able to find lots of things that can help you throughout your syllabus. But still we feel very panic just because we didn't complete our whole syllabus, just because we didn't revise a lot. That is why this whole thing happening. And just because these all things, we feel disturbed from our mind, and we are not learning, we are just reading and repetition a lots of thing to clear our examination and getting a good marks. But don't you think that our life is really waste, that just to getting a good marks without having enjoyment? I'm not saying that doing any kind of work you feel very much enjoyment. No, every work can give you pain. It might be if you working in any kind of field, that will obviously give you burden, because you are doing regularly one thing. And today if you take one food again and again, then obviously you feel bored to take it. In the same way, today if you're doing study, then obviously you feel burden. But why we are not thinking that this life we will not again gonna get? This is a only one times life. Nobody knows that again we will get another life. But still, or if we really get another life, then we will really know that who we are or who we were. No, I don't think it. So why not we are doing hard work? Why we are not doing study with enjoyment? Yes, I'm not telling you that here the hard work means that the doing too much study and again study. No, at least here the hard work means if that the moment when you sit for whatever you're doing, you feel that yes, I'm doing good thing, yes, I can do something better, which is called self-confident. This yes, I also can, why not I can. But before exams we think that I didn't complete our syllabus, how, why it's not happening, how it can possible for me, all such questions. But if we don't get a good marks in our exam, if government not select us in any career, it's about teaching, it's about any government job, then is our life gonna be destroyed? Do we really not able to be happy in our life just because we don't get a good marks in our exams? I don't think. I think that marks is not very much important compared to learning. We should learn a lot because when we read, we understand that whatever is happening in our society, why that's all thing happening in this. We can think critically. We know that feeling alone is not alone. That today if you sitting in a place and nobody is talking with you but you have books, then you are not alone. Today if you're reading a sonnet of Shakespeare, then you are with Shakespeare, you are with the thoughts of Shakespeare. But why these common questions not coming in our mind? But if the thoughts coming in our mind, then why we will not able to implement all those things? Just because our society make it, and we have to go outside from the box that our society make through any kind of material. And by the way, these things I'm telling you not from any script writing, I'm telling you from my mind, that whatever the thoughts is coming in now in this moment, I'm telling you through out this camera, and I'm trying to say all those things. No matter whatever my video is, I don't think that my video is bad, don't think my video is good. It's my outlook, yaar. You should think it. It's my outlook. This is my body. And I'm not telling from my body. I'm telling you from the source that I learn. Not from only books, from my experience, from learning from my teachers, from learning from my listeners. Yes, because we all learn all those things not by sitting in a place where in very calm and we are not speaking any kind of things and we learn a lots of things by doing meditation. No, experience is important, reading is important, exposure is important. If you don't visit different places, then you don't able to understand the situation of theirs. If you want to know what is the meaning of poverty and you read 100 books, you will not able to understand clearly. But when you spend time with the people who are facing poverty, then you can understand the situation of theirs, then you can feel it. But while reading you will not able to feel it. So I am always telling you that don't feel panic before exam or before any kind of thing, but you should try to learn. Learning is really important. Again and again, one thing obviously I should repeat, that learning is important. Today if you unfocused from your study and from whatever field that you are pursuing, you should have to focus about it. Because when you able to be focused on something, then you able to learn anything. And hard work, when we can able to hard work, when we believe ourselves that yes we can, if we don't get a good marks but we learn in a nicely way, then we obviously can. But our syllabus give us pressure that we should have to complete these things before exams, and then we will do our that this kind of thing. I not hate something, but I think it's absolutely wrong that is happening with us. We should understand that learning is much better than getting a great marks. But if we don't able to good marks, then people judge us, society judges that the person is really not good at study. How the person can able the responsibility of something just because the person is not get a good marks? We expect from a person getting a good marks, and we think that if the person is get a really a great marks, then obviously the person is great thinker, he can really do something great in his future. But while the other hand, a boy or a girl who don't get a great marks, we judge that, oh, when a student don't able to get something in his get a lower marks, then how the student can do something or take the responsibility of something. But you should have to turmoil you all, you should have to save from your old turmoils. Yeah, the save means what I speak. So I don't find the word, so that is why I wasn't clear the word turmoil. So I think that uh, what is speak here. Just because I didn't write anything, so that is why I have to think. So what we know or what we don't know, we give the right to another person to judge. We say to another person, rate me, that what's my speaking, my speaking really much better or not. Oh yeah, you able to compare yourself with other, and it's not comparing means perfection. When you comparing yourself with others, then you are in the way of perfection, because comparing is really important. Because when you don't compare yourself, then how you will able to learn a lot. Today if you don't know that in this world or in this society there is a person who know English much better than you, if you don't listen the person, if you don't think that I have to speak in the way the person speak, then obviously I should have to compare with himself. But not always, because the situation of yours and the situation of the other person is not same, because situation is really important in every person's life. So in the same way, when you are not comparing yourself with yourself, where you have to compare yourself with you. You are the biggest competitor of yours. You should have to compare yourself with you, with your tomorrow, with your before 5 minutes, or not before 5 minutes, it's about your tomorrow. and you should have to be better in any kind of field. When you can do something really great in any kind of field and you don't have the degree, we focus about degree, right? We focused only about degree. If we don't able to good degree, we will not able to get admission in a nice college, nice universities, or nice in any kind of education platforms. Then we will not able to do that. But why don't we try to understand? We should learn something by our own. We have the ability to learn something. We have the ability to be ourselves school. But still we think that self belief is important, self confidence is important. But we will know, but we don't know how to implement it. Even I am in the same category. Again and again, I think that I will do it tomorrow. I will do it after using this thing, after scrolling in Facebook, Instagram, or such kind of platforms. But in actual field, we are not ready to give time. Boring, boring, boring is obviously come in every field. When you will do one thing again and again, then you feel bored. It's a very, very, very common phenomenon. When you are repeating something, obviously you feel bored in the food also, yeah. When you are taking a same food again and again, then obviously you feel hate about that food. You don't like the food. But just because you are uncomfortable with the food, you don't take it. If the food is really healthy for you, if a habit is really important for you, and being uncomfortable is really only way you grow. Being uncomfortable is really important, because when you're trying to change the shape of any kind of things, then the thing has to be blocked. If you don't break something, then you will not able to change the shape of it. You can take lots of example in society. It's about your house. If you change the design of your house, you should have to repair it. You should have to give pressure to bricks, and the bricks has to feel the pressure of it, and then it become change. In the same way, if you don't cut this hair, you will not able to change the style of this hair. If you will not exercise, if you will not give pressure to yourself, you will not able to change even this face. Yes, it can possible for me also. If I do practice regularly, it's about exercise, it's about any kind of field to change my personality, then it can possible for me. But just because being laziness is killing day by day, just because we feel lazy, so that is why we are not able to achieve something, just because of laziness. So labor is really important in our life. Do labor as much as possible. What will you do by being healthy life? Today, if you have a healthy life, what will you do by this healthy life? You are so healthy, but you don't have money that today, if you ill, then you will don't have money that to buy few materials. Materials means medicines. If you don't have the money to buy or purchase medicines, then what will you do by only that healthy life that you think in your past, that oh, I only need healthy life? Obviously, no matter how healthy you are, obviously one day something obviously will happen. If something is not happen in your inner body, then obviously from outside, if any car come and accident with you, then how will you treatment? Obviously that moment you need money. So that moment is a healthy life can help you. We don't know what can happen with us after few seconds. So why not we live a life? in a great way. With fear only we live. We should live only fear. That our interviewer judge me, oh, the person is selected or the person is not selected, just because seeing the thoughts of the interviewer. The interviewer is judging you from the perspective he has. The interviewer is judging you from the perspective that he gained throughout his life, throughout his knowledge. So don't always depend on something. This is a message not only for you guys, this is a message to for me. Don't try to judge or depend always on everything, like our examination mark, like our study, how we depend on teachers. We should learn something. Why don't we understand that we have the power to learn something by our own? Just because our society teach us from our childhood. Our our parents give us a tuition and we go with a bag. We go school and only they teaches us, but nobody says us you can learn something by your own. So these are the all things. So don't panic before your exams. Don't panic before doing something. Be self-confident. Be shameless. Because nobody can remember us. Or why should anybody can remember us? They have much more time to do something. So my thought is about that we should learn a lot by our own. Not by our own only. From any place. Because knowledge is like a river. Is flowing again and again. You should need a bucket to carry the knowledge, to carry the water from the from the river. So please be a hard worker. Work hard, learn hard, study hard, and don't take it in a funny way that do everything in a hard way. No, this is a one life, and we will not gonna get this life again. And no matter whatever my background is, whatever my jacket is about, whatever my camera is about, whatever my phone about, this is a message. This is my thoughts. You just learn the thought, or whether you learn it, don't learn it, who cares? If you able to learn it, you learn, and please go and implement it. So please go and give your level. Do whatever you want, whatever you can. I'm not saying going against to our society. Means going against our society, do you have to blast a bomb? I'm not telling you this. I'm not telling you that you should have to be nonsense. No. But you should have to do whatever you want from your within, which is right to do. And how you can judge it is right from the perspective of a society? No, from the perspective of yours. You are totally responsible for whatever you're doing. So please do. This moment you have the ability to do. Yes, you're not responsible for your childhood. You didn't get the opportunity, so you didn't able to do such kind of things. But today you have the power to do such kind of things. Why not you are waking up? You should wake up. You should wake up and like a sun. You don't have to beat anybody. You should have to beat yourself. Be the better version of yourself. Do whatever is needed. Be hardworking person. Do give labor, and please make yourself better and don't focus your outside outlook. Focus that what you know, how you can understand, or how you can taking a situation from the society, how you can judge things from society. Don't judge any kind of things from the perspective of society. Judge things from the perspective of yours. And it's my message to all of you. Thank you.